I just saw an interesting YouTube video. Devastating. But the prosecution for the court case went the way it should have went. A grandma went and killed her grandson. I mean, if you have problems, then just tell them to leave. Just tell them literally, leave. Or, in the morning, she made her husband leave. Go walk the dog. Why did she do that? Why did she purchase a gun? And then after she shot him once, she had to shoot him multiple times. There's something wrong with the grandma. And she got sentenced. But the granddaughter did not realize how violent that the grandma could be. But the daughter remembers that. And when she was sentenced, her mom, the grandma looked at her daughter and really, really evil, sinister eyes. This is like all the grandma would have had to done in the morning after, the kid hit her head. There was no mark. When the police came, all the blood, she went down to the basement to re-up on her gun. What for? Her grandson, she disabled, and he's on the ground bleeding. She's the one who should have called 911. Save my grandson. I shot him because I'm afraid that he was he was violent on this K2. Well, then just tell him to leave. He certainly didn't come after his grandma with a knife, did he? Or, any weapon. He hit her. But where's the bruise at when she, the grandson called 911, and then she just came back and shot him again, then he died. So if she wouldn't have came back with a second time with ammunition in her gun, and why would you purchase a gun? No. There's no reason for it, and you have that much problems with somebody, then she should have shipped him back to the mom. I can't handle your son anymore. He's doing K2, I think. So it was a tiny bit his fault, and who knows if she instigated him. Oh, what are you doing, you lazy asshole? She could have instigated her grandson and started screaming at him, saying, when are you going to get off the drugs? Well, then just tell him, you're not allowed to stay here in my house because you do drugs, and I don't like the drugs. And her husband, the grandma's husband, did not know that she bought a firearm, that she went to firearm practice. He had no idea. Why would you purchase a gun to begin with? You have that much problems with your grandson, then you just kick him out. How hard's that? Hey, call up the mom, say, hey, pay for his ticket to go back out with you because I think I'm going to kill him. So, whatever, I just saw that YouTube video, and, whatever, the earth is hell, and nothing's remembered anyway. Another bullshit thing in the Bible, not only can you not choose Jesus, yet nobody ever chose Jesus on this earth, okay? Jesus already lives in the people. So, what about the other people that don't believe in God's blood? Do you really think they're going to burn in hell forever? I mean, earth is hell for the real Jesus person. Because they're persecuted to death. God came down and we killed him. He was a nice guy who helped out the homeless. Why'd we kill him? Nothing makes any sense in this world. Like Jesus dying. There's no reason for Jesus to die. Except he kept me sane from all my insane abusers who made me want to die. So my Jesus' blood, don't care what people think, is the strongest spiritual element in this universe. God's blood. God's blood is powerful. God's blood makes victims sane. God's blood is everything on hell earth. There is nothing. All I ever knew, was around was total bullshit. Pretend a lot narcissists, just total liars. Useless people. You can't do anything. There is no progress when you're just surrounded by liars. What can you do? You can't do anything. Question everything. What can you do? You can't do anything in this world at all. And underneath the question mark, I wrote, you'll question everything and you'll come up with no answers. Because everything is way too complicated. Nothing is correct. And in Ecclesiastes it says, the crooked cannot be straightened. And that means a lot. There's just too much wrong. Yeah, it's just too much. And you really can't think about it. There is no forgiveness for complete, total evil. But a victim through God's blood, if that means anything to anybody, which it doesn't mean anything to many people, God's blood will take away all the pain and take away and take on the void that people have on the inside of them. So I don't get it. I don't get how this world started, and it's a big, huge question mark. But Satan is real and lives in way too many monsters on this planet. I choose to call insane abusers monsters. It's like that grandma. Totally uncalled for. Totally out of context. It's like, okay, your little kid, this kid, now he's taller than she is. I guess he was 17 when she killed him. If she might have instigated him. Who knows how the fight started? Hey, Grandma, you don't have shit to eat, you fucking bitch. I mean, that could have happened, and then she would have said, well, you're out of here, and I'm going to make sure that I, do something bad. And then, oh, no, you're not going to do anything bad. Oh, yeah? And he hit her. Wow, that's not fucking shooting. That's not taking a knife out and stabbing. That's not even having a weapon, a bat. So it was really weird that there was a kid in Jonathan's class. Jonathan's the one who died. He killed a dad. There was a kid in the class that killed a dad with a baseball bat. They're on K2. The crazy shit. And they have that legal. You live in hell. Why is pot illegal and they had K2 illegal? I mean, not illegal. So the K2 they didn't have illegal. And 2 kids decided to kill adults in this town. And I don't know what town it was. But it's crazy. The world's crazy. Yeah, if you have good drugs out there, then there wouldn't be any K2. If you would have good pot. I don't know, give up on everything, because everybody's a liar, everybody cheats and steals, and you don't know what the hell's in your products. I mean, honey, I read years back, like 2016, I read all this shit about, like, grade A honey, they put corn syrup and shit in it. Like, you can't, like, is this real? Or does it have corn syrup in it? You wouldn't know. Oh, it does say, it's raw honey, right? You don't know. They do not. The Food Administration in America was the lousiest in the world because they put preservatives in our food that make us sickest in the whole world. Why are we the sickest in all the world? The third world countries are healthier than we are. How come we are the sickest? Why? Oh, in your water, there's 90% in fluoride. There's 90 in all America's tap water. There 90% is affected with a little bit of fluoride. Yeah, no fake. They put 2%, 1% fluoride. Yeah, they've been doing that. Yeah. Yeah, and they shouldn't have put in the water. I don't need to know that because I can't do anything about it. I'm not rich. I don't have any capabilities. Everyone needs, the one thing that everyone needs is their own place. Their own door to shut. So, like, a grandma can't come after you with her gun that she purchased to kill you. Like, you have a locked door? Well, then grandma can't get in. And guess what? She can shoot all she wants, but if the kid's laying on the ground, he's not going to get hit. She can shoot. Oh, she could have shot the door, and the door could have opened, and then she still could have killed her grandson. Whatever. I hate domestic violence, and domestic violence goes with family members. It's mainly a man beats up a woman. But, hey, all kinds of abuse with domestic violence. And it's just, none of it makes any sense. It's the person hates themselves. And that's why they attack. And all I see in this world are empty vessels. Because that's all I had to deal with. Insane abusers, like my dead husband. And that's all I dealt with. Like, the most insanest people in the world. Like, oh my God, If somebody hates you that much, like my husband hated me. If they hate you that much, then they should just say, just leave. But guess what? There's nothing there. And they need their victim in order to drain any type of energy that they have from them. All their good energy. The insane abuser will attack and destroy their victim every way that they can. And then to the world, the victim looks stark mad. Oh, they're mad. They're really bad shape. They're insane. No, do you know what the insane abuser did to the victim? No, no one's around when that happens. Insane abusers get away with doing whatever they want. And then you have no idea how much attacking went on with the victim. And then the victim has to deal with all the residue of all the hell that was created in their life by their abuser. And what are they supposed to do with all the hell that was created in their mind because of their abuser? They start screaming, well, look at Sandra Lee, look at Susie Q. Why are they so mad? They have no reason to be mad. How do you know? Nobody knows anything.